Greatest common factor. Okay, greatest common factor is most often referred to as GCF. They simply take the letters from the GCF of greatest common factor and shorten it so we don't have to write greatest common factor every time. So when you're asked to find the GCF of two numbers, always remember that GCF is the acronym for greatest common factor. Okay, so let's try an example. Say we have the two numbers 16 and 24, and we want to find the greatest common factor. First, we're going to make two columns and list the factors of each number individually. So, for example, 16, I know that 4 times 4 gets 16. So 4 is a factor of 16. I know that 8 times 2 makes 16. So 8 and 2 are factors of 16. Factors of a number are two numbers that you can multiply to get our original number. So 4, 8, and 2 are all factors of 16 because we can multiply these numbers to get 16. Okay, let's continue. So we have 4 times 4, 8 times 2, and I think the last one that we're missing is 16 times 1. Looks like all the factors of 16 to me. I can't think of any other way. So now let's list the factors of 24. Okay, I know that 8 times 3 gives me 24. I know that 6 times 4 gives me 24. I know that 12 times 2 gives me 4. And the last one, 24 times 1. Once we've listed the factors for both of our numbers, we need to look and see what number is the greatest that occurs on both of these lists. So when I look at these two lists, I say 8 and 8. They both have 4, they both have 2, and they both have 8. But 8 is our greatest number. So the GCF for 16 and 24 is 8. Let's try another one. Let's try 27 and 36. First, let's list all the factors of 27. Okay, we know 9 times 3 gives 27. And we also know that 27 times 1 gives 27. Think that does it for 27. Now let's try 36. We know that 6 times 6 gives us 36. We know that 9 times 4 gives us 36. We know 12 times 3 gives us 36. And we know that 36 times 1 gives us 36. I think that does it for our factors of 36. Now we compare the two charts and we find what number appears on both sides that's the greatest. I see 1, but it looks like the greatest number is 9. They also have both 3, but 9 is still the greatest common factor between these two. So the GCF for 27 and 36 equals 9. One important thing to remember when working with greatest common factors is you must list every factor of each of the numbers. If you forget a factor, you could be forgetting your right answer.